Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Claudio.
And I'm Dylan.
And we're the
Hi, guys.
Yeah, hi, guys. Welcome to our show where we talk about pop culture and all its messy beauty.
Every week we cover a notable show or movie and give you some of the latest news in pop culture.
This week we have our amazing visual director with us. Dylan, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Dylan. I'm the person that's usually behind the camera, and I do all the stuff with like the text and the motion and
He does everything.
all that.
He does everything. We're just here. We talk. He does everything else.
Well, awesome. Well, today we are talking about a lot. We're going to talk about what we thought were the best things to come out in 2020. Then we'll talk about what we're excited for in 2021. But before we do that, let's take a moment to discuss how happy we are that this fucking year is over.
Bro.
Yes.
Mademoiselle, this year has been the fucking worst. In all ways that it could be. You know what I mean? Like, wow.
It was rough.
What a hot mess. Yeah. And it didn't even start off great either.
No.
It really started off with wildfires in Australia.
Yep.
That was the beginning of this year. This year's so long.
I thought that was like 2 years ago.
Dude. But me and Chris the other day we were like going through all of our favorite songs from the year. Mm-hmm. And then I saw like fucking Boss Bitch. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Bitch Boss.
Bitch Boss by Doja Cat. And the Birds of Prey movie came out like in
this year.
January, February.
We saw
it
this
didn't.
year. We saw it in theater.
No.
We
This
watched
year.
Birds of Prey this year.
In 4DX. What a trip.
Yeah, we went to the movie theater this year.
Yeah.
I don't think we went this year.
But yeah, we like saw all these major songs and I was like, holy fuck, dude. This year is so long.
Jesus.
Like Savage by Megan Thee Stallion came out this year. What? In March. I was like, what? I feel like that song's been around for so long.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just excited for this presidency to be over.
Yes.
And to go into the new year with maybe just like a slice of hope.
We just saw on some, it was like a TikTok, I think, and they were saying what the rumors are for like Biden's first so-and-so as president. Uh-huh. And one of the things that apparently Biden said was that there were talks about shutting down the country for 120 days like Australia did. And I'm like, please.
Yes.
Please.
Because honestly, it's the beginning of the pandemic when everything shut down in March was like the best time of the pandemic experience.
Yeah.
Because we had money. The government was giving people extra in unemployment. And it was like, oh, everyone was in the vibe of like, oh, cool, a couple weeks off. Maybe I'll just like write the book I wanted to write.
Maybe I just won't think about all the people getting sick and dying.
And then
just
3 weeks turned into 6 weeks.
trying to
We
think
were
of my
like,
mental
It just
health.
kept going.
we ran out of money because the government was like, you fine.
They're like, are you hungry? Aww.
Yeah.
We were like,
So shout out March. My Animal Crossing island was lit.
Oh my God.
I would say like all the things that we have experienced this year, I'm glad to just like put it in a little book and like,
Yes.
just put it off to the side.
Put it
Be
in a
like,
box.
I'll remember you, not fondly. What are you happy about 2020 being over?
I'm excited to leave it behind. Because I feel like there's a lot of bad stuff that like happened this year. And a lot of experiences, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thank you for that experience. Not also thank you, because fuck you for that experience. But I've learned, and you've lived, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm just
So
excited.
thoughtful. Wow.
I'm just excited to take
You're
that with
so
me.
introspective.
Excited to take those experiences and maneuver further down life, you know?
Well, next we're gonna talk about what was the best shit
We
in
didn't ask
2020.
Dylan.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I mean, we basically covered everything. I'm just over it at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
Just stop in your tracks. Just
Yeah.
stop right there and go no further.
yeah.
We're talking about the best shit that came out in 2020. Dylan, what was something that you absolutely loved this year?
Something that I started out the year we watched like a couple episodes of, and And then I put it aside until recently, actually, was Central Park. That show on Apple TV.
TV.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just so, like, all of the new cartoons and stuff like Bob's Burgers and stuff, they all have songs in them, but this, to have an animated show that was strictly like a musical, I thought was just really awesome.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun.
Chris has been wanting to watch that. 'Cause
It's really
we saw
good.
so many trailers and we saw the cast list.
Yeah.
And I have Apple TV, but only because I got like the iPhone 11 last year.
Yeah,
and
same.
So it's like it's still going. And I was like, I'm never gonna use this.
Yeah.
Because I went on there and
It's
is
there's
the
like
weirdest-
nothing.
it is the weirdest format
Yeah.
to look at something, and there's like nothing on there.
There's a lot more now. I think that's why we stopped watching it in the beginning, is because like there was just nothing else to watch on Apple TV, so there wasn't the ease of use to just like go to something else right after.
Yeah.
And so we put it aside, but they have a lot more now. That's where we watched Charlie Brown Christmas
Yeah.
and stuff
didn't
like
we
that.
put something on?
We watched the Mariah Carey thing.
It wasn't worth it.
It was really bad.
It was whatever.
But yeah, that Mandalorian has been
A godsend.
the new season of Big Mouth just finally came out.
I can't.
It got so much grosser this season.
And here's my thing. Season 1 of Big Mouth, there's a scene where everyone's playing basketball, and then they just turn into big penises.
And they're
like
all
big
a bunch of
dicks.
dicks. They're just
They
a
have
bunch
balls
of
and
dicks.
everything. They're flopping around. And I said, no, thank you. I think that's where I drew the line. And I was like, I'll watch most stuff.
No, where I
Not
was
best.
like, I'm never doing this again, was when I found out that his fucking pillow talks to him.
Yeah.
And I said, that's not it.
But some fave parts are when Kristen Wiig is the vagina.
Yes.
Oh my god, Kristen Wiig as the vagina is
Hello.
is the best thing ever. Oh my god, hi. How's it going?
Haven't seen you in a while.
There's an episode in the last season where she's like a full-grown vagina with arms and legs, and she's a game show host for Jesse, and it's called How to Have an Orgasm.
That is so funny.
Does she still talk the same though?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Hi.
What's something that came out this year that you're just like, wow?
Kipo. The show that we watched is called Kipo and the Wonder Beasts.
One of the many shows we watched.
One of the many shows, but the show released in January of this year, and it came out with a second season in June or July, and then just recently came out with the final season. So it was like 3 seasons, but all in the same year.
Yeah, and I didn't even realize that it all came out this year.
It felt like something that we've been watching like for
Forever.
We were like, when's the next season gonna finally come out?
But it's because they tricked us. They made a new season at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end.
Yeah. And I
I was like, God damn.
highly suggest that's a big hitter for me.
Yeah, Kipo was like, it was a short, easy watch because the seasons were only like 10 episodes.
Yeah, like a little. They were short, and then the episodes were like 30 minutes, right?
And it was, what a story. Let me tell you. It is based off of this graphic novel called Kipo and the Wonder Beasts. And the animation style, the same company that did Legend of Korra did this show. So the animation is like bomb as fuck all the time. And all the action sequences are cool. But like what I love about it is the undercurrent of music that is always playing.
Yeah.
Because it's like actual songs, and it's like R&B vibes or like hip hop vibes, or like you hear like a trap beat. Like anytime there's an action sequence, there's always music. And it is fucking tight as hell. Like someone's
It
like
is.
rapping super fast while these two people are fighting, and it's
That's
so
sick.
crazy. Yeah. And I remember after the first episode, I was like, I'm into this.
Yeah, and it's like also like post-apocalyptic to the point where the world's like regrowing again, and it's very like animal dominant.
Yeah, there's like ginormous dogs.
Oh.
There's literally this one giant field that nobody goes to because it's full of giant dogs. Monstrous. And the leader of the pack is a corgi.
But that's the thing is like they're cute as fuck. Like there's nothing wrong with them except for the fact that they're ginormous. Think Clifford the Big Red Dog. Like they're just vibing.
But then there's also like giant pigeons. I don't know.
And I'm not into that. 2-headed pigeons, I'm not into. That's where I draw the line.
But it was a really good show.
I love that show.
Speaking of like Legend of Korra and stuff, though, like Avatar and The Legend of Korra both got put on Netflix.
Oh my
this year.
god, you're so
Yes.
right, you dumb bitch!
They put it out this year. I mean, obviously it's all been done, but like,
No, yeah.
She just watched all the way through Avatar this year.
Dude, I remember that fucking phase of the year because I went back to work at Box Lunch and it was like June, July, right? June, July. And that's when they were like, okay, let's be fucking idiots and open the mall again. And we got an entire Avatar section.
Yeah.
Like, we've always had it, but like, it was more. And there was like new merch coming in that I've never seen before, and they like had toys. And I was like, why are we getting all this? And then I heard the news and I was like,
Yeah.
madam. And so I had so many little kids come into the store asking like if I had like Momo and like toys like that. And I was like, this is crazy. This is
is
literally
wild.
insane.
This is so
that
wild.
So many like new people are being brought into it.
It felt like deja vu. Like
really
like
did.
it felt like I was watching my childhood unfold.
Dude, it was so weird. And then I heard people talking about like minor characters, and then
Yeah.
like they came out with pops.
Yeah.
And me and Chris have all of them, but my favorite one is the Cabbage Man.
Yes.
They gave him a pop, and I was like, that is how popular the show became.
and it came with his little cabbage cart. It was
That's
so
awesome.
sweet.
Well, those two shows are the best thing in 2020 because, come on, it's Legend of Korra and Avatar.
They're so good.
So good. And it really warmed my heart to see everyone on the timeline on Twitter talking about it. Like, people were commenting on episodes or being like,
Yeah.
Bolin's hot. And I'm like,
We
you're
know.
Right. You're right.
We've been new.
A little late, but you're right.
Yeah. It's like, oh, let them have their fun. Another TV show was Harley Quinn. It's on HBO Max, and if you haven't seen it, have you seen it?
No, I haven't. We just
Fucking-
got HBO Max
Oh
now.
yeah,
You're welcome.
you have to watch Harley.
So, Harley Quinn
is an animated television series focused on the DC character Harley Quinn, voiced by Haley Cuoco.
Ooh.
And it's fucking hilarious. It's fucking gross. Like, it gets very gory, but
very violent.
but some of the best writing I've ever seen for a DC show, because they make fun of so many. They make fun of everybody.
It's like they're really hankering on her being the Deadpool of
Okay.
DC. And so she was very like irreverent and doing like crazy shit, but she's also very introspective as a character. And that's like the interesting part is like there's character growth in some of these dumbass villains.
because what's also great is Poison Ivy, her best friend, is in the show, like as
Is
her
the
best friend.
co-character. It's
That's
the two of them.
awesome.
And so it's like it's almost sitcom-y,
Yeah.
I feel like, and it's so sweet to see them
And it's
portrayed.
also like a rom-com between
Yeah,
them.
it is, and it's like I'm so happy that there's media out there that I feel accurately portrays the connection.
Yeah, 'cause-
the material's freaking funny and stupid and dumb, but like that connection, you never really see them together like that anymore, ever in media.
But my favorite thing is that this is like they're taking the New 52 Harley Quinn and making it into a TV show. And so like her new design is in there that's kind of similar to the Birds of Prey one. And they're also taking the storylines from her newer comics. So like in the comics she's dating Poison Ivy, and so they're like bleeding it into the show.
That's sick.
And it's so cool to see happen before my eyes. Like
That's
watching the
awesome.
relationship grow.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Joker.
That's literally the whole first episode.
The whole first season is like fucking over this guy.
And like her realizing that she was trapped in an abusive relationship and like making all these self-discoveries, and it's amazing.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's all the stuff that we like.
And
we
then
know.
falls in love with her badass sexy friend.
Period.
I love that.
But the comedy, unparalleled. There's a whole fighting sequence at one point with Poison Ivy and a whole bunch of trees because the trees
God.
turn against her, and she breaks one in half to kill it. And it goes, there, she goes, "Oh my god!" And it zooms in on the tree trunk and it looks at the rings, and she's like, "It was just a kid." But it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen, because like
She was so sad. She literally went like,
heartbroken. She said, "Oh God, it was just a kid."
That sounds like something I would do.
because she told him, she was like, guys, I really don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Like, please stop.
I don't.
And then the
I
trees
can't
were being
remember who
relentless.
voices Poison Ivy. The most like chill voice, so
Literally
relaxing.
sultry. So one of the best shows that I would like to shout out is Insecure season 4 on HBO. This show has been going on for a while, but this season was like no other season. It totally became a totally different show because like usually the episodes are pretty much like day by day, but in this season they did the classic like the climax happens at the beginning and you see it, and then like the whole season is catching up to that day. And I was like, what?
It like
And slowly seeing like the little clues of like why what's gonna happen is happening.
yeah. I feel like every season comes into itself even more.
Mm-hmm.
And the season 4 is just like a huge other like every season's a big step, but this has been like the biggest step that they've done.
Yeah, because they put like the conversation was about friendship and about like what makes a good friend and being a good person.
In general, I love that. I love it. I love it.
And
I
that
love it.
sometimes like you have falling out with your best friends, but if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
And it's funny as fuck. It's so funny.
Yeah, the show is super fucking
In
funny.
season 4, Haley from Lemonade Mouth.
Is it?
Haley Kiyoko?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I hate that I just said Haley Kuoko because
Yeah, I
That's
know.
why I
That's
feel
why
weird
their
now.
names always make me feel weird.
Haley
Yeah.
Kiyoko.
It's Kaylee
Kaylee.
For
Kaylee Kuoko.
Harley.
And
Haley
Haley.
Kiyoko.
And Lake Bell is the voice of Ivy. Just to
Lake Bell, bitch, hit me up.
And another thing is this year was the season finale. Oh my god, words.
That was hard for you.
The series finale for She-Ra. And She-Ra is a DreamWorks animated Netflix show,
Just like Kipo.
just like Kipo. And this show is so good. The writing is like a little all over the place, but you love it because of it. And the creative world that they made for She-Ra is so interesting because it's very similar to like Adventure Time, how everything's kind of destroyed in the background and you find out why as it goes. And that was super fun, but also there was a lot of conversations about like friendship and family. Oh, I watched so much stuff about friendship. The power of friendship, am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Kingdom Hearts since day one.
Yes.
But it's just like it's so sweet, it's so endearing, but also the plot has a lot of mystery and people die. Like literally characters
die.
like, have tragic endings.
Yeah.
And there's like a lot of crazy shit that happens in that show. And it's so gay. It's
is
literally
super gay.
One of the characters has gay dads. Another character is bisexual. Another one is like gender binary. Non-binary is what I meant to say. And it's just wild. There is
That's
so much
awesome.
representation in that show.
That's
And
awesome.
oh man, I was gonna say something. She-Ra.
That's okay.
One of the characters is voiced by AJ Mashaka from The Ally and AJ.
Who, if you don't know, has a booming voiceover career. I mean,
She's-
she is in so much stuff. AJ Mashaka.
Mashaka.
What?
She is a voice in Steven Universe, and she sings songs.
Yeah.
She's sung at least 4 songs on Steven Universe.
And her voice is fucking
Her voice
beautiful.
is fire.
And her speaking voice.
And she plays the main villain in this show. Well,
plays-
villain's a loose term, but
she plays the frenemy.
the frenemy,
Katra.
the anti-hero. Mm-hmm. And
So- I would cry.
a bitch is great.
And then another voice actor in She-Ra is the lead in Kipo. So
Oh yeah.
Glimmer.
Mm-hmm.
Glimmer's voice is Kipo. Are you okay? Did you hear that?
My body made like 1,000 noises slowly trailing upward and then led to a burp. Excuse me, pardon.
So there is our transition.
No. But yeah, I think everyone should watch She-Ra. And
Yeah.
honestly, these Netflix animated originals that aren't for children, like the other ones that are like clearly like Bubble Guppies and shit like that.
Yeah.
A Coco Melon.
I've watched
Coco Melon!
I've watched so much Bubble Guppies.
Bubble Guppies!
Or not, Baby Bum. We've watched so much Baby Bum this year.
My brother.
Paw Patrol, PJ Masks. What's next?
But their like other animated shows are so good. And Netflix like really lets the animators kind of do whatever they want.
I've noticed that. Like
not
they're
open
all
freedom, but it's,
different.
like,
They're
a
all
lot.
original.
Yeah, dude. And so if you haven't noticed, like BoJack, Tuca and Birdie, Midnight Gospel, She-Ra, and Kipo, we have given you options.
Didn't Schitt's Creek end this year as well? Or was that late
It
last
did.
year?
Didn't it end last year? Because they won a lot of awards for it this year.
I thought that it ended this year because I remember people talking about it at the beginning of quarantine.
Hey Cortana. No, I'm just kidding.
No!
Not Cortana.
I would never set that bitch up. It always asks.
Does
but I'm
Microsoft
like,
even
nope.
like support Cortana? Is
Dude.
it still a thing?
Yeah,
It's right there.
she's
It's on the
right
bottom
over
left.
No way.
She's right here.
Yeah, type here to search. Look,
It says
talk
talk
to
to
Cortana.
Cortana.
So dumb.
I don't like talking
Oh
to
yeah! Wow, yeah. Season
year?
6.
Yeah.
April 7th.
Beginning of quarantine because I remember people talking about it so much.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, who?
Shit's who?
I know we just barely finished.
Who shit?
We finished season 5 the other day, and now we're finally gonna start season 6.
Yeah.
So like we're finally catching.
But
up.
my first instance with Schitt's Creek, I want to say was like 2018,
Okay.
right? Was it 2018?
I don't know.
Okay. The story is my coworker at the time recommended the show to me, and she was like, "Do you watch Schitt's Creek?" And I said, "No." What did you say to me? And she said, "It's a great show. You should watch it because you remind me of one of the main characters." And then I watched the first episode, and I like it. I don't like it at all. That whole first episode, not good. It's bad acting. It's bad writing. And David was just he's a sassy gay, and I was like,
He's a sassy feminine man, and the gag is one of my coworkers told me the same damn thing.
and I was like,
That's so rude.
And we were like,
white bitches need to shut the fuck up, dude. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, I don't know if she thought she was being like quirky or whatever. Being
Like,
like,
you
you just
really
really
did.
remind me of like one of the characters on the show.
I was like, what? Because I'm gay? And because I'm kind of sassy?
Yeah, I would like. I know I would love if they were like, no, Moira. I'd be like,
It's
Yes, you're
Moira.
right. Yeah.
you're our Alexis.
Chris, though. Chris is Moira.
That's true.
That's true.
But when I'm high, I feel like Alexis. I'm a Lamborghini.
But I'm a little mad because, like, as I watch the show, David does have some qualities or say some things that I heavily resonate with. And then I'm like, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Don't fucking read me, bitch. I'm not a library.
This book is closed. Okay, I did not say you could check it out.
No.
That's all I gotta say. God. But yeah, Schitt's Creek did end this year. What's something that you're excited for that's coming in 2021? Chris?
I'm excited for. Oh my god, the Gossip Girl reboot is supposed to come back this year, and I am counting down the days to see what it's like.
Come back? You mean come for the first time?
Come. Well, I mean, Gossip Girl. Period. It's coming back.
Gossip Girl.
Gossip Girl.
Wait, what's that thing from Most Popular Girls in School?
La 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 la. I love Gossip Girl so much. And then one of the other girls is like, no, because they like Gossip Girl more than Glee.
Yeah.
But no, her name is Rachel Tice. I love Rachel Tice.
Yeah.
I'm also excited for the Disney Pixar movies coming out. Raya. I'm sorry, Aquafina.
No,
as
that's a Disney one.
Disney and Disney Pixar movies coming out because
Oh, two separate ones.
right, because the first one, Raya from Disney, Raya and the Last Dragon,
Uh-huh.
Aquafina as a dragon, bitch.
I'm so excited.
I need to watch more of Nora from Queens, which also came out this year. Because Aquafina's my bitch. She's so funny
She is funny.
and talented. Have you seen the movie that she was in? A24. You haven't seen it.
A24.
The Farewell?
That's A24.
The
Isn't that
Farewell, the company. Yeah, I had a great. It's always baby steps, but it's one of my favorite movies because it's just such a good. It's such a good movie.
You should watch it. It'll make you cry.
It hits home.
And it's very funny.
It is so funny. Sorry, I'm almost done. Luca is the Disney Pixar movie that's coming out, and
The plot description It may just be me, but it sounds very gay.
Yeah. So like we're really banking that the gays win this year.
It said a boy and his friend go on an adventure on an island.
But, and when is this taking place?
During the summer.
In the summer.
They're both like
That's gay.
13. They're both 13, 14, and it says like they go on an adventure and have a time of their life, or like experience something together for the first time.
Gay.
And I was like,
Better be.
are you telling me that
Better
this is gonna
be.
be your gay movie? You're gonna make some cute like teenage rom-com?
Oh, but animated. That'd be so sweet. So yeah, I really hope that's also it. I was one more. Barb and Star visit Del Mar.
Barb and Star visit Del Mar.
Barb and Star visit Del Mar.
Listen, if you were one of the few people who went to the movie theater January, February, or March, there was a trailer that came out for a movie with really no plot detail.
None.
It was this very bizarre trailer with like zoom-ins of like just the eyebrows and the bangs
and their
toes,
but never their face.
And it was
just
Kristen Wiig and one other person
Yeah.
who I've never heard of before, probably like a debut.
You said no. You said she was one of the writers from Wine
Country?
Valley, Wine Country.
Yes, that's true. The trailer is literally them talking about like, oh Barb,
Oh, Barb.
I'm so excited.
Oh, me too, Star.
They say we're gonna be in a movie.
Yeah.
And then they like it shows clips and there's like music playing and I think it's a musical, but I'm also not sure. But there's a musical performance
But
and it looks like a hoot and a half.
it comes out on Claudio's, or the day before Claudio's birthday.
Yeah.
So Barb and Star go to Del Mar is gonna be a journey. In
And there's
40
no
acts,
plot
maybe?
details. You can't find them anywhere. You can't find the plot details anywhere. I've looked it up. Everyone is saying they're very hush hush on what it's about. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's weird. I'm excited for the superhero content to come back into my life.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's what I'm excited for.
I missed that.
I missed out on so many opportunities, and as we all have. Sorry, I don't want to be selfish here. But we all were excited for this next phase of Marvel, the next DC movies that were coming out. I was like, these have some prospect, and I'm excited. And then like all this new stuff on Disney Plus was supposed to come out,
Yep.
but it all got delayed.
All of it.
All of it, and that was fucking depressing.
Yep.
I was like, dude, you know that like everyone is struggling, and for some reason we base our personalities and our interests on you. So if you're just gonna delay so that you can release it in theaters and try to make your back end, like, bro,
So frustrating.
put it on video on demand.
Take notes from Trolls World Tour, bitch.
Trolls World Tour is the highest grossing movie of the year because it was released like right when everything shut down.
And it was also like the day they planned on releasing it. Like they didn't change a lot. They were like, we're just gonna release it
On video.
on Prime, so you can still
And-
watch it.
Everyone bought it.
Trolls 2 walked so that other people could run, but they didn't.
No one grabbed the baton.
No one took the baton from Trolls
Trolls
World
2
Tour.
was like, look, it works. Here's your option for the rest of the year.
quick. And they said, I don't want to play with you anymore.
Do you want to hear something wild?
What?
The 2020 like top grossing action movie was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes, it was. Because it was like right before everything shut down, right?
It was because nothing else came out with it. It was the only option.
It should have been Black Widow. It should have been Wonder Woman 84. Like, all of this shit was supposed to come out, but I'm so excited for it to come out. And with Disney Investor Day, I was triple excited.
Oh my
and to find out
God.
that WandaVision is coming in just a couple weeks.
Fuck a bitch named Wanda. Sister Act 3 is in production with Whoopi Goldberg. And not a lot of people talked about it. No one, like, asked, I'm like, can you believe it, Sister Act 3? And they're like, what? And I'm like, fake. Everyone I know, fake. But Wanda's cool too. I'm really excited for her.
It's like, damn. So aggressive.
Put some respect on her check.
Okay. But yeah, I'm really excited for WandaVision. It looks like it's going to be very fucking cool. And Chris and I have read, there's a short, limited comic series called Vision. And it is by Tom King, right? Tom King is his name.
Okay.
And it is so bizarre and so dark and bloody and crazy. And
kind of cute.
when I found out that they were trying to like go for that vibe,
Yeah.
I was
All in.
ecstatic.
All
I was like,
in.
bitch, please.
I'm so excited.
I'm here for it. It's gonna be interdimensional.
The first
It's
episode
gonna be
was
very weird.
shot in front of a live studio audience.
But like also knowing like where Marvel is going later on based off of this show is what is even more exciting.
Yeah,
Because this show is gonna it's the like the spark for the rest of the
yeah, and because
phase.
originally it was supposed to be the third show that was released because it was gonna go with Captain and Winter Soldier, and then it was gonna go Loki, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and then it was gonna
I
go
was so
Loki,
excited for that.
and
too.
then Wanda was supposed to be like the third installment in the TV shows, but now it's like number
first.
one.
And I was like, yeah, bitch, give it to me.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, and then my favorite queen is in it. She's also in Parks and Rec as the lawyer who says, "I don't care enough about you to lie." Catherine Hahn.
Catherine Hahn.
I love Catherine.
She's so funny.
She's a really good actress.
She is.
And that's why when she gave that dead line, it killed me.
And she's supposed to be like the kooky neighbor
Wait, why are we talking? Oh, because she's in WandaVision.
because she's in WandaVision.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so ready.
So is Kat Dennings.
So is Kat Dennings. So is
I fucking love Kat Dennings.
the mom from that '70s show, Kitty
Oh
Foreman.
yeah, she is. She's in it
He
too.
likes to be tall.
Is there any superhero thing that you're ready for?
The multiverse to just explode in Marvel.
I'm so
Bro,
All the Spider-Man casting leaks.
everyone's
Yes.
in it.
Everyone.
We're in it. Guys, behind
We're
guys.
in it.
We made it. We're in Spider-Man 3. We're part of the multiverse. They're gonna
Did you-
swing through right here.
Did you hear Tom Holland's supposed to be in it too?
I love those tweets. Those tweets that are like, oh wow, he's gonna have a great cameo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, this just in. He's in it.
But like that, WandaVision, Loki, even because that just broke off another branch in the multiverse, and I was like, oh my god,
I know, because I was like,
psyched.
dude, we're so close to getting Captain Marvel too. We're so close to getting Miss Marvel. Man. Miss Marvel's gonna
Ma'am.
slap. If it doesn't, I'm gonna lose it.
Listen,
This is gonna be a
Chris
Marvel
and
hate
I,
account.
when we first started dating, I was like, dude, I love comics. Do you want to get into them? And Chris was like, sign me up. And I was like, here's who you gotta read. And I had read Miss Marvel like right when it came out, and I fucking love her so much. And I started reading Captain Marvel as well. And I was like, these are two of the best characters because they're so like three-dimensional and they have so much going on. And Captain Marvel even like made me cry.
Yeah.
And then I gave it to Chris, and Chris like loves Miss Marvel, I would say, more than I do.
She's my bitch, dude. I fucking love her. And even I obviously don't love Captain Marvel as much as you do.
Uh-huh.
But her comics also made me cry because there's that Christmas one where
Yeah. But then there's also the one where her friend dies.
she. Oh my god.
And they spread her ashes on the beach.
And her ashes aren't there. And she said one last joke.
Yeah, literally.
She said, "Gotcha, bitch." After death.
But now there's Disney Plus, and those shows are top. Like those trailers, they gave them money.
Mm-hmm.
Even from watching The Mandalorian, you know that they have money.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god.
The effects.
And we didn't even mention that there's Daredevil from Netflix is going to be in the Spider-Man movie.
Which I'm so psyched for
And
because
so-
I loved the Daredevil
Dude,
series.
it's so good.
It's so good.
Listen, if you've never seen it, you need to stop what you're doing, watch it, because
It's-
that shit is interesting as balls.
It's so good.
The story is crazy. The character development, wild. And all the interwoven storylines, delicious.
I'm also really excited for Star Wars stuff because they're doing Old Republic.
Ahsoka?
They're doing the Empire stuff and the Old Republic stuff. I'm psyched for Old Republic.
That
I'm really
stuff
in
that
it.
came out of The Mandalorian is setting up so much cool stuff.
And I love that it's like the timeline for Star Wars is so vast and it fits in so many places.
Yeah.
And it just feels like you're learning information. But I mean, isn't that just TV?
What?
You know? World is really
You
learning
always
information.
you're always about to say something so good, and then at some point your brain goes, and then you just like say something so weird.
I gotta clip that sound because that was the perfect sound effect.
And anytime he tries to justify it, he goes, "I'm high," but he does
What do
that
you
when
want?
he's sober.
What do you want to do? I just woke up.
Just look up.
Okay,
Oh my god.
let's get into the vibe check.
Vibe check.
Hey, what'd you get high off of?
We used our Vice pen and this cartridge. It's a Raw Garden. I'm assuming THC. I'm assuming because I don't know. Could be CBD. I could just be feeling very loose, you know?
Loose.
This could be indica. This could be Deceiva. Who knows?
Deceiva? Not Deceiva.
Deceiva. It could be Deceiva me. I don't know. All I know is that this is Raw Garden. And they're a good brand. I like them.
They are good.
Raw. This is like the cousin of Raw. R-A-W, and it looks like a stamp in red on like some brown parchment paper, and you're like, why are you so aggressive? You're a pot brand, you know what I mean? Or I guess it could be for, this is going too long. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
no, it's okay.
I'm like having an analysis going on in my brain right now. But yeah, that's what we got high off of. Lately, I've been vibing too. Thank you for asking. Man, gee. I am not watching a lot of TV lately because I keep working on Hi Guy stuff for the future. And so I feel like whenever I'm home, I'm just sitting at my laptop like this the whole time. Like literally the entire time. So I haven't been giving myself time to watch TV, and that's not good. Because then what am I going to talk about?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But music-wise, thank you for asking. I've been listening to a lot of Phoebe Bridgers.
Yes.
And-
Absolutely, bitch.
And let me tell you, I am so happy that I made this choice for myself. Very sweet of me to do that to me. And I listened to her music and I shed a tear. And I was like, wow. I miss listening to White Anguish. I only ever listened to like hip-hop, rap.
I love White English.
White Anguish, indie artists.
Hey, different.
Bearing their souls, talking about living in their small towns, having small town blues, talking about taking your dad's truck that your dad can afford to have.
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
Talking about the thrifted outfits, but they're brand new Doc Martens.
Exactly. And it's just very funny to me. And I love it so much. Because I'm like, there's like this one song where she was like, yeah, we lived next to a hospital, and anytime I trek past, it'd be like, well, someone better have died to be waking me up. And I was like, wow,
What a choice.
that's a choice. Thank you. Her lyrics, amazing. So yeah, I've been vibing to her a lot.
Nice. Dylan?
I have been vibing to Pokemon a lot recently right now.
Yes.
Again.
Which one?
I'm playing Sword right now, but I've actually been playing more through Platinum.
As you should.
Because Sinnoh is
You should.
the Platinum. Platinum is probably my favorite Pokemon.
Where's the remake?
Next year, that's where they are.
Better be. I want to see.
They are. They've been leaked so much.
I want to see a.
I'm going to lose my goddamn mind.
Same.
I want to be stopped by a 3D model because the lights are out on the road and I can't use that. I need it to be 3D. I need to be there.
Dude, okay, but like, you're gonna see fucking like. Sorry, hold on, let me try. Remember my thoughts. Vespa Queen,
Ugh.
out and about. She's gonna be walking around in the grass. That is gonna be so fucking cute. Weasel, if I see that bitch in the water, I'm gonna cry. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I've been.
I'm excited for Bidoof. I get to see Bidoof.
Ignore him. Okay, what?
But yeah, like Pokemon in general, though, like I've been getting really into like Pokemon trading card game. Just like all the cards and all the money and
After
shit.
this episode is over, I have some cards to show you. I have an entire binder.
Yes. But yeah, so I've been vibing to Pokemon a lot lately. And then like working pretty much. So
I feel that.
Work is a vibe. How much are they making you work? Like 40 hours a week?
It was that. And now it just went down for the next 2 weeks to like 20 hours a week. And I'm like,
The normal retail life. Average beans.
Yeah.
I hate when that shit happens. Makes me so sad. Because you get so used to making all the money that you did like November, December. And then right after you're like, oh, right. This is a shitty job. Don't we love
Retail. Yes.
Doesn't it just feel so worth it?
I've really only done retail during the holidays, even though I worked at wherever I work at for over a year. I got into the job
He's in the Illuminati.
last holiday season because I got the interview because they were looking for seasonal associates, but I got hired on like a normal associate. But I was there, and then after the holiday season is when I did Puffs. I did Puffs right after the holiday season. So I already like knew I wasn't going to be getting a lot of hours for those months, you know? And then right after Puffs ended, when I was going to be able to go back to work normally, we went to a pandemic.
Oh my god. Okay, well we're this is it, guys. Good show. So don't forget, guys, to listen to DJ THG. It's pretty good. Watch our Twitch channels.
Yes.
And also Dylan's.
And Dylan's. Watch all of us at the same time.
Give him that at, bro.
Quackerson Gaming on Twitch and YouTube.
There you go.
YouTube. He's multi-platform. He can't be branded. You can't hold this bitch down. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, and TikTok. Yes, all of them. Check out our merch on Teespring. We have a lot of new stuff now. It's very cute. And join our Patreon. There's a lot of good shit in there. Give us a rating if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
And if you're not, like, comment, share.
Share.
And subscribe. Fuck.
But
Yeah, do that one.
That one too.
That one.
That would be cool.
that'd be awesome.
We actually have had a lot more. I think it said we had 23 new subscribers in the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
was like, what?
Hey subs, we see you.
What's up, guys?
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
subbing.
Guys,
It's free,
Do you like us?
but thank you.
It's it's free, but thank you.
It's a simple task, but thank you.
We're not paying you, but thank you.
I guess now
We're the goodbye guys. Bye.
See ya. Not the cat. You can't reach it.